Today on Soul Singer Discovers, we're going to be discovering the band Baby Metal. Are they babies? Are they even metal? I'll leave that to the snobs in the comment section to decide. Let's check it out. Welcome back to another Soul Singer Discovers. Hey! I'm not gonna lie, kids, I'm losing my voice and my mind. We're back again for another Soul Singer Discovers. Before we get there, remember, when my voice doesn't sound like this, it's not bad. Why not check it out on my Spotify? I have it on good authority that if several people go and listen to my music, that I will be paid the princely sum of $400,000 million by a Nigerian prince. Don't worry, it's totally above board. He has a Gmail. They don't just give them out to anyone, you know. Don't forget, you can also go and look at the new podcast that I run with the lovely Levi Clay, where Levi tries to explain the origins of metal music to me, and I try to contain my rage at being interrupted consistently. So, today, it is Baby Metal. We have technically done Baby Metal on the channel before, but they've always been a featured artist on someone else's song. But today, they are the main artist, and Poppy is the featuring artist, which I'm very overexcited for. I did do Poppy on the channel maybe 4 weeks ago, and I thought it was really good. I'm not breaking any new ground, but really fabulous. The song we're going to be listening to is called From Me to You, which, if you're also a British watcher, that is actually the famous slogan of a comedy children's TV duo that we all watched at one time or another. But enough about millennial children's TV in Britain. How did those two things cross? I really don't know. This is Baby Metal, From Me to You. Is that right? From Me to You. Boop. Let's go! And you're scared 'cause you're running for cover, but you might be ready for. And if the demons know you're scared to death, then they will find you where you are. Is there a virus infecting your system? Have the class of an animal mark that'll make you run on fast. Oh, we will never, never, never be apart. The evil has its motive, and now so do I. And now hold you to a fragile line. With this rage inside me, give me to talk it, give me to talk it. Maybe now we can kill the enemy. Don't tell me kisses, can't talk about your love. Carry on like a part of me to you. Pausing. Pausing. You know what this is? This is the musical equivalent of girl bossing too hard that you end up with a real job. That's what this is. For a split second thought some of the distorted vocals in the background were actually Baby Metal, but it wasn't. Of course, it was Poppy. Poppy's distorted vocal is a conundrum to me. It doesn't sound very supported. I spoke about this with someone in the comment section recently about how they were furious at me because I had the audacity to have an opinion about any kind of vocal style, you know. Because when you've been in a profession for 20 years, remember kids, you're not allowed an opinion. That's not allowed. Been a plumber for 20 years? Don't be telling me anything about sinks. Been a policeman for 20 years? You don't know anything about the law. I think, in my opinion, that's opinion, you can definitely hear the difference, or at least you can hear a supported placement for distorted vocals. A lot of the time, some of the singers that I use as examples for that is Corey Taylor of Slipknot has a fantastic voice, but it doesn't sound supported in the least. Devin Townsend has an amazing voice, and that sounds like top tier precision support in his voice. It always sounds supported, it always sounds resonant, it never sounds like it's coming from a really strained place. With Poppy, it sometimes does. Now, again, this could just be the quality of the recording giving me some kind of faux idea about what's actually going on, but I still enjoy it, even though it might not be. And that's another side of it. It's like, just because someone doesn't sound supported doesn't mean that I don't enjoy it. I think for me with baby metal, it's the speed sometimes makes me feel like I'm going to fall down. But I do find it incredibly endearing. So far, so good. I don't know if it's for me, but we're only a minute in, so who knows? Let's keep going. Boop.
There's no time like where we are. I'm so bored, I don't care if it's a consequence, so I'll come find you where you are. Instead of saying if I wish for destruction, instead of call that I can make, and I have all the random crimson on the faces in my way, and it goes from me to you. I'm hiding up from your mouth. You can shove it, but you know you don't stand a chance. With this rage inside me, keep me to talk it, keep me to talk it. Maybe now we can kill the enemy. Totemo kibishii, can't help but make you move. Let the fire carry on, let the power go from me to you. 闇を抜け光とともに終わりを告げた時、僕はただ絶望をさまようのさ。 You're doing this wrong, 'cause at the end of the promise, so wrong it come. I can't rest till you're fucking breathless. Is this good intention? Is being justified? How trendy it is you rest with your lies. Rest with your lies. Rage inside me. Give me to talk it. Give me to talk it. What's this rage inside me? Give me to talk it. Give me to talk it. Maybe now we can kill the enemy. Totemo kibishii, can't help but make you move. Let the fire carry on, let the power go from me to you. From me to you.
Yeah, I'm full of shit. Oh, I'm totally full of shit. I really enjoyed that. The music video is astonishing. It's quite awesome, like the kind of music videos that are coming out now, like high production, but it's like high production in a really artificial way, but still somehow very cool. I don't know. That big monster demon thing is super cool. I think that's the first metal song that I've heard a legitimate pop style key change in. Like, I've heard key changes. I'm sure I've listened to some Symphony X and some Dream Theater that had like loads of weird key changes in it. Maybe even Tesseract. Did Tesseract have one? Can't remember. But that was a proper like pop style key change. I think it was fabulous. I think more metal music should have pop style key changes in it. Yeah, I think that like the melodies are always really pretty in baby metal stuff. When they go into their first language, it sounds so beautiful. And I think harmonically the choices are, in the verse, it was quite sort of like sharp and dissonant. And I mean sharp like as in edged, not as in sharp or flat. And I do think that the coming into the chorus, it felt a lot more warm and open. And I think Poppy's added something really cool there. I don't know if I've heard baby metal doing distorted vocals. I can't remember. Have baby metal done distorted vocals? Please tell me. Tell me I'm not crazy. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's not nonsense. Like, it's obviously like, it's a legitimate form of art. I feel like it probably gets shit off of people for being either not metal enough or too, I don't want to say cartoony, but hyper. There's a good word for it. Hyper. Like, the speed of it and a lot of the speed of the melody and the vocals that's happening feels hyper. I don't know if it's something that I could listen to unless I was driving really fast. I certainly wouldn't put it on to go for a nice luxurious bath, do you know what I mean? Let me know in the comment section, do baby metal have distorted vocals in their songs? Am I insane? Like, did they do it? Also, how many metal songs do you know that have like a pop style key change? List below. I would like to listen. We're going to exclude Ghost, because I know Ghost have one. No ghost. No more ghost. I've spoken too much about them. Let me know in the comment sections your thoughts, feelings and opinions. As always, thank you to my patrons. Thank you to all of you out there for continuing to be a bunch of sexy bastards. Until next time, my dudes, I need a baby metal / ghost crossover. If someone could make that happen, I'd be very happy. Thank you. Love you. Bye.